Look, this whole quota thing for me is weird. It is, I don't know who is trying to engineer this whole thing, but it is uncalled for. You are not given what you don't deserve. You are given what you deserve at every point in time. We all know the current standards of the Ghana Premier League. If you would want to compare it to what the European leagues have done domestically, irrespective of whatever we want to say. Look, if you pick the English Premier League, we all know the standards. So if they are picking majority of their squad from the English Premier League, it is fair. Who would go and question Thomas Tuchel if he goes in to pick Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa? We all have seen his performance. True or false? Who would go to the German national team and question Nagelsmann for um, selecting a player like Musiala into the German national team? Who would do that? Talk to me about it. Who? Even in recent times, we've said Neuer claims he has retired. However, people still want to see him in the German national team because his performance is up there. The league he's playing, he's performing. Bring it back to our setting, the Ghana Premier League. In a professional league where the Ghana Football Association would have to provide them with football boots, 30 pieces every year, and it becomes a legacy for the federation. This is a league that wants a quota, a league that cannot even afford to have a, a threshold, a minimum threshold for players' wages, because we still know in 2026 some players are paid less than 1,000 Ghana cedis. Clubs are still struggling to fund themselves. Financially, we are not up there. Tactically, in terms of the coaches that are coaching our league, come on, come on. Should we even go deeper? It will be more or less like for us ourselves, we are washing our own rags, our dirty rags in public. We know this. We shouldn't even push it. In all cases, in all conditions, pick Atizigi, pick Benjamin Asari. In the same conditions in the Swiss League, Benjamin Asari will perform better. Right or wrong? Because the quality of coaches available to Atizigi in the Swiss League, it is way different, and the difference is so vast that you can see it. It's clear. If not for that situation, why would we even have players from the championship having a slot in the BlackStars? How? In the English Premier League, Tuchel will leave the English Premier League and go and pick a player from the championship side. It won't happen. It shouldn't. It can't happen. For example, at the time Bellingham was in Birmingham, no English team, no English national team coach would have appointed him or selected him as part of the squad, because it is believed that he is not ripe for the national team. He doesn't have the qualities and the standards to be in the English national team. It is one of the reasons why Joe Bellingham has not been able to find his feet or has not been able to penetrate into the English national team squad. If it was to be in our case, example, Didi and his brother, because the DIU is in the national team, no matter what, we would have to accommodate Jordan IU. It doesn't work anywhere. What's our problem? For me, this quota system cannot work. If you don't deserve it, we don't give it to you. The national team is not an awarding fraternity or whatever. Now the argument being made about if players are being selected from the respective Ghana Premier League clubs and taken to the World Cup, because not every player is going to play, FIFA is definitely, once you are being selected from a club, FIFA will bring some amount of money to the clubs. These are the same 18 clubs that were given 1 billion Ghana cedis at the start of the season. What have they done with this? What is the ripple effect? Some even took it and said they've stopped playing the league. What has happened? If you look, our biggest problem in the Ghana Premier League has never been the players, has never been the quality of these youngsters playing in the Premier League. Our biggest problem has been the football administrators. Look, let's shift for once. Let's shift the goalpost from the federation itself and move it to the club owners. The kind of luxury cars they sleep in, they buy for themselves, the kind of luxury homes they enjoy, the kind of stuff they buy for them, the unnecessary. Look, they major in the minority stuff. Unless you are not close to them, ah, a club owner will go to the match venue in a V8, a Land Cruiser, and the players he's supposed to be investing in are in a ragged, deteriorated bus. He careless. All he knows is that he will still go and stand somewhere and say he has bought fuel, he has provided a bus, he has done this, he has spent money. In actual truth, they are not investing in the right things. So going forward, that argument of there should be a quota for the Ghana Premier League players, it is uncalled for. It is unnecessary. We should begin to rethink and look at things in a positive direction. The best thing would have been that invest in the Ghana Premier League, build the structures. Quote. Once these structures are built, we are going to have the luxury of being able to appoint whoever deserves to be in there, being able to give the BlackStars coach in the future the opportunity to select the best out of the league. Not in this situation where, even in a league as this, we struggle to have a club win the league with more than 70 points. This is a league that to we want to select players for the Black Stars. We are not we are just struggling, and we don't want to accept that we are struggling. And one of the reasons why we don't want to accept is that we believe that we are done good enough. However, potentials are not stuff that we can work with. We can only work with the best of the best materials available, not potentials. In the senior national team, there is nothing like potentials in the senior national team. We don't tolerate mistakes. In the senior national team, in the apex of our football, we should be able to exhibit the best of the best we have, especially at the Mundial, just as Kes has been saying. The Mundial. Nana, all jokes aside, let's be serious. Thanks for joining me. This is where we bring an end to today's edition of the reaction. And I'm out. Bye.